Your marriage is shaping more than just your relationship. When most couples think about working on their marriage, they usually think about one thing. We need to fix what's going on right here, what's happening between us or not happening. And that's understandable. When you're struggling, you're focused on the arguments, the distance, the hurt feelings, and maybe even the pain that's happening between the two of you right now. But what if I told you something that's even more important than that? Your marriage creates an environment. It creates a story that the people around you will experience. And whether we realize it or not, every marriage is teaching us something. Not just through what we say, but through what we model. The people closest to us are watching. They're watching how we handle life together. They're watching how we handle disappointments or that pain we talked about. They're watching what happens when someone actually gets hurt in this relationship. And they're watching whether conflict leads to destruction or repair, and possibly where the apologies are possible. They're watching about forgiveness. Is it something we talk about, or is it actually something they do? And we're definitely watching, is our faith something that we're living out at home? And one of the most powerful things that we can understand is this: our relationships are living out loud. We are always teaching. The question is not when we're teaching, it's how we are teaching. This is not about shame right now. I want to be really clear. This message is not meant to create you all kind of angst, because marriage is hard and every couple has moments that they wish they could handle differently. Every couple has patterns that they may be trying to change. They know they could do better. And they have places where they absolutely need God's grace. This is not about looking back and saying, I've failed my family. This is about looking forward and saying, what kind of legacy do I want to create? You know, there's a huge difference between shame and responsibility. Shame says you've messed everything up. Responsibility, though, says your choices matter, and with God's help, you can choose something different. And that is actually a message of hope. Because if our patterns can be learned, they can also be changed. If unhealthy cycles can be passed down, healthy cycles can also be passed down. Marriage work is generational work, and many people think working on their marriages like being self-centered. You know, why spend all the time talking about our relationship when there are so many other possibilities or responsibilities? But investing in your marriage is one of the most selfless things that you can do, because when a couple becomes healthier, everyone around them benefits. Marriage work is very faith-based because God cares about covenant, love, forgiveness, and definitely restoration. And marriage work is very practical because healthy relationships require skills, not just good intentions. Marriage work is relational because we were created by God for connection. And it is definitely generational because what you heal today can become freedom for someone tomorrow. Every family passes something forward. Sometimes we pass forward beautiful things like faith, kindness, generosity, commitment, resilience. But sometimes we unknowingly pass forward patterns that were never meant to be there. They're never meant to continue, like avoidance, silence, anger, or that emotional distance that we talk about a lot. Maybe even the inability to apologize or the fear of vulnerability. And the good news is that Jesus specializes in redemption. He doesn't just forgive our past, he transforms our future. The story does not have to continue the same way simply because it's just always been that way in our relationship. You know, there's a power that children can see, and I want to give you a picture. Imagine a child watching their parents having a disagreement, and they can see the tension and the discomfort, but then they watch something different happen. They see mom and dad come back together. They hear someone say, I was wrong. They hear, I hurt you and I want you to understand. They may see forgiveness. What did that child just learn? They learned that conflict does not mean that love is gone, that this relationship is not going to work. They learn that mistakes do not destroy relationship. They learn that humility is powerful. They learn that repair is possible, and that a lesson will follow them into this relationship that they have. Now imagine another child watching their parents struggle, but instead of their pretending everything is fine, they see forgiveness happen. What did that child just learn? They learned that conflict does not mean that love is gone. They learned that mistakes do not destroy relationships. They learned that humility is powerful in relationships. And they learned that repair is always possible. And that lesson will follow them into every relationship that they have. Now imagine another child watching their parents struggle, but instead of pretending everything is fine, they see their parents seek help. They see them pursue growth. They see them admit, we want to be a healthier version of us. And what does that child learn? They learn that strong people are willing to grow, and that strong people can make mistakes and work through it. They learn that asking for help is an act of courage. And they learn that marriage is definitely something worth fighting for. The face-to-face vision, this is at the heart of face-to-face. Our goal is not to simply help couples survive. Yeah, survival matters. And there are several seasons where couples are simply trying just to make it through. But we believe God has more. The goal is transformation. The goal is helping couples become emotionally healthy, helping them become spiritually grounded and relationally connected. Because when one couple grows, it doesn't stop with them. Healthy couples strengthen families. Healthy families strengthen communities. And healthy leaders can help other people find healing. Transformation multiplies. Think about a tree. A healthy tree doesn't just benefit itself, it produces fruit and shade. It creates something that blesses others. Marriage is similar. When a couple does the hard work of healing, growing, the fruit extends beyond their own relationship. Your marriage can become a place of healing. Maybe your marriage has experienced pain. Maybe there are patterns you wish are different. Maybe there are conversations that you've truly avoided. And maybe there are things that need to be repaired. But I want you to hear this. Your marriage is not only a reflection of what has happened, but it's an opportunity for what God can still do in your relationship. The work you do today matters. Not because you have to create a perfect marriage. There is no such thing. It matters because every step toward health creates a different future. Every apology matters. Every honest conversation matters. Every moment of choosing to love over pride matters. Every time you turn toward each other instead of away from each other, you are building something that reaches beyond you. Your marriage can become more than something that you just endure. It can become a place of healing, a place where grace is experienced, a place where restoration is modeled, a place where the next generation learns what faithful love looks like. Because the greatest legacy you leave may not be what you accomplish in this life. It may be what you teach others is possible. Start the face-to-face journey and begin building a marriage that reaches way beyond you.